Welcome back to Hive and Harvest. My name is Abby, and today we're in my bedroom. I'm going to move away from my typical videos for this week, or for this video, and I just need to tell you guys, I'm going crazy. I finally opened the farm stand this weekend, and I don't know if it's just that, like, the last 2 weeks of my life have been super productive. Like, literally, I have gotten more stuff done than, like, ever in my life. And, like, I think that my body is just, like, crashing from that. And so, like, today, I was doing work on my computer and fell asleep. So I'm just exhausted, but also, I think that I'm just, like, visually overwhelmed by everything. Like, I've been moving my room around a lot and things are coming in and out, and normally I'm like a pretty minimal person, and so just having so much stuff is like really overwhelming me right now. And so I need to do two things. Number one, I need to just organize and clean up all my business stuff. If you can see here, this is the state of my bedroom right now. So not all of this is going to be able to go away, but my hope is to organize it a little bit better and get rid of a bunch of stuff. Like, for example, I have these 3 cork boards that I thrifted with the intention of putting them up in the farm stand, but the one of them is too big, and then the other two, I don't know if you have ever gotten cork boards like this, but the actual like cork part of it is so thin that like I can't even put like a pin into it. So I need to just buy another one. So I like need to get rid of stuff like that and just like organize and everything. And the other thing, if you can tell by this dress that I'm wearing, I bought this while thrifting with my grandma like a year ago. Okay. Please do not tell me that it looks good, because it does not. The color, maybe sometime throughout the year, if once my skin gets tanner, it might look a little bit better. And like, I'm not against dresses like this, but I literally feel like I'm about to go to the reaping. And like I said, I'm all about that like homeschool mom type of dressing, but as a farmer, that's not super realistic sometimes. So I just really need to do a big overhaul. I didn't completely transfer over my summer clothes and everything, but I just need to like redo some stuff. I know that there are some pieces that I need to invest in and buy, but I also kind of have been wanting to not change my style. Well, yeah, change my style a little bit. Like I want to get like a couple pairs of overalls, some like shorts length, and then some longer ones. And I want those to kind of be my daily clothes, because right now my daily clothes are like either sweatshirts and sweatpants or like shorts and a t-shirt, which is like fine, but I just would like to get a little something new. And I think that before I get anything new, I have to get rid of some old stuff, and so then I can appreciate what I have more and then invest in the things that I need. So those are my 2 big goals, is just to like declutter, not just my room, like I have a lot of stuff, but mostly it's all in my room. And then go through all of my clothes. There was one point where I would have less than 50 items of clothing in my, like, in rotation at one time. And then I would have like an off-season bin. And right now I have like more than 50, and then like two small bins. They're like the underbed bins. And then like one of my drawers on my dresser is for that. So I'm just like going a little bit stir crazy. And so I just put on this dress and decided it was it's time to declutter. I also have realized recently that, like, whenever I need to go out to work, I either end up wearing, like, nice clothes out to work, which I don't really want to do, or I wear the same, like, either 2 pants or 2 shorts, and then, like, the same, like, 2 sweatshirts, which is fine, but it would just feel nice to not wear the same things over and over and over again. And one of the pairs of pants that I have is, they're winter pants. They're, like, fleece lined on the inside. So anyways, I am getting up off my behind. I know that I have a big long list of things that I need to do, like, outside and everything, but also I think right now it's sunny, but the last, like, 5-ish days it has just been rainy and rainy and rainy, so I, like, kind of don't want to be outside right now. And I think that before I am able to really dive in head first outside on everything, I need to just get this under control, because at the end of the day, I still come in here every night to sleep. Like, I could be in my room all the time and not have to worry about going outside and, like, ignore all of that. I'm not going to, but, like, I could, but, like, I can't ignore this. So that's where I'm at. That's my thought process. Also, completely separate, I have had this dream for many years. I don't know if I've talked about it. Well, maybe not years. Many months of having a huge, and I'm talking massive, like, tropical greenhouse. And so, like, I've seen a bunch of people recently who, like, over the summer, they will go and, like, buy, like, tropical fruits, and then they will save the seeds from them. And so I started doing that. I ate a clementine yesterday, and there was only 1 seed in it. But I am doing the same thing with these 2. So I have these lemons. I actually sprouted a lemon tree a couple of years ago. Then I have these kiwis. And it was doing really great. And then I forgot to water it because I only watered it whenever I watered all my other plants in here. And all my other plants can go, like, weeks and weeks. So anyways, I just started doing that. I also have these kiwi seeds. I saw 2 different methods of, like, one where you keep them in water and one where you keep them in a paper towel. So I'm trying both of those. And then my hope is that over the next couple months, I will plant them, and I will, like, I'm probably going to be keeping at least 1 rack of, like, plants in my room at all times, which may not be great to run the grow lights all the time. Just because, you know, especially at night, it's probably not great for my circadian rhythm. But either way, this video is 8 minutes long already. So this is going to be a long video. I hope you are buckled up for this spring cleaning, decluttering, and I'm just going to get to it. So for the next couple minutes, I'm not going to be filming because I'm going to be trying out a bunch of dresses and figuring out what I want to keep. But one of the other things that I was going to say is I think that part of it might be because I have slacked off on my supplements. I was doing really good for a while. Like probably a month. I would take them every day. But I kind of stopped just because life got busy and I wasn't in my room as much. And I honestly think that that might have something to do with why I feel like crap now. But I'm going to get back on taking my supplements and let you guys know how I feel. You know it's getting serious when I have the tape measure out. So, I really, like I said, I really would like to kind of expand my wardrobe, my everyday clothes, just like get not dressed up, but just dress myself a little nicer. Anyways, a lot of those clothes are going to be hanging, and even though I love only having a limited amount of space here, it does get kind of tight, and especially because my laundry basket sits here. So I think, I just measured it, I think that my dresser will fit. And it will come to like right here, like right on the other side of this. I'm really hoping that that is the case and that it doesn't look horrible. It'll just give me a little bit more space and all that. So I'm gonna move that. This will be I just found a Forever 21 makeup palette. I do not wear makeup really at all anymore, but I've literally had this since 7th grade. And for reference, I'm 21. Also, I found this. Who knows if it even still works. It is an electric candle starter. Well, it's chargeable, so maybe I'll charge it and see if it still works. But I lost this, like, I got it like 2 or 3 years ago for Christmas, and then I lost it. And I just found it. This is my garden map from last year. I like to make one of these every year. Mine currently is hanging up above my bed. It's just a really nice thing for me to do. It helps me in like those winter months when I can't think about anything gardening, and so I have to do something to get myself excited. So I make one of these, but I think I'm gonna keep this one. I think it'll just be a fun thing to keep over the years, even though I have pictures. But these that you saw me pull out are like to-do lists and stuff. They were like my master to-do list for last year, which if I don't have it on my list this year, it's either done or I realized that it wasn't important. Okay, so I moved to this. I think that once everything is in here that I will like it a little bit better. The only thing that I am kind of worried about that might be a little bit annoying is like having to move all the clothes out of the way whenever I do go to open it, but I think that it'll be fine. I'm also trying to decide whether I should have my laundry basket turned the other way, just for little stupid stuff. But this is what it's like right now. Also, the other thing, I think that I'm going to move around my clothes a little bit in here. So currently I have it as like PJs and undergarments, t-shirts and shorts and long sleeve t-shirts, pants, sweatshirts, and then like the bottom drawer is like winter clothes. I think that I'm going to move some things around, and I'm going to make one drawer like work clothes. Even if it's not totally full, I always feel gross like putting work clothes back in there, but also to me it seems kind of silly to wash my work clothes after using them every time, because I'd be washing them so much. So I think I'm going to do that, but I am trying to figure out right now, like based off of how much I use things, if I should put it at the bottom or not at the bottom. So stay tuned. Here we are. I have to leave for work in less than an hour. And I've gotten a lot done. I have. I wish that I would have planned this a little bit better and had my laundry done, but I just went through my dirty laundry and there's only a couple things that I think I'm going to get rid of out of there. But here we are. I rearranged things. I have not put my winter clothes back underneath my bed yet. I'm still trying to figure what I'm gonna do. Just because winter clothes are so bulky that I think it might be easier for me to get like a bigger bin, store it somewhere else. But I don't know yet. I haven't figured that out. But I'm keeping this top drawer the same. This drawer I took my long sleeve t-shirts out of, so it's just going to be t-shirts and shorts. This drawer is going to be work clothes. The drawer below that is going to be my long sleeve t-shirts and pants, and then below that is going to be my sweatshirts. I might switch things around a little bit, like depending on how many like dresses or overalls or whatever I'm gonna buy. I might end up storing my jeans in my drawers again. I'm not really sure, but I do have to hang this stuff up. Currently I have like a laundry basket full of stuff that I'm getting rid of. And then I just have a bunch of stuff that I want to put away. I also pulled out some stuff, but I think I'm going to semi-impulsively cut some of these t-shirts into cutoffs. I've been thinking about doing that for a bit because my mom always wears cutoffs, like whenever she's working outside, and I just feel like it would be nice. So I'm taking a shirt that I don't really care about that I was maybe planning on donating. I'm like in the middle. So I think I'm going to cut it and then have it be like a work t-shirt and do it with like a couple other ones. Most of these are going to be like camp shirts that I don't really like wearing out. Not because, I mean, some of them I don't love the designs, but most of them it's because they have like hundreds of signatures on the back, and so it's kind of weird to like wear them out in public. So here we are with my banana. I'm gonna cut this t-shirt. Kato, stop it! Okay. This looks a little weird. I think I'm gonna cut it like up here a little farther, and then I think I also might cut the neck out. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I think after wearing them for a bit, like, it'll be fine. I think instead of cutting the necks off, I think I'm just gonna cut a slit, like a little V-split or slit, whatever it's called. But I just kept cutting it. It just got worse and worse. The arms look fine, but I was like, oh, I'm just gonna cut like down so it looks like a little V-neck. No, it does not look good, but I'm still gonna keep it. I think I might try this on a camp t-shirt, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to get rid of it. So okay, so I just did the second one, and it'll wear over time, I think, but I like it a lot better. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, this one turned out probably the best out of all of them. I have duplicates of this shirt, and I always use it as a work shirt anyways, so that is why I cut this one up. And now I will be able to differentiate which one of them I use for work and which one of them is just a normal shirt. So I'm going to try and finish this up. I have to leave for work in like 15 minutes, but I will pick this all up later. I gotta go to work now, but I also wanted to say that these are not going to go to waste. We actually use stuff like this for rags, and we've been running low. So these are gonna go downstairs to be used as rags, and I will have to pick this up probably tonight. I won't be able to let myself go to sleep without having this done. I'm back. It is 8:30 at night. I got back from work like a half an hour ago or more, I don't know. And I've just been working here in my room. I'm about to go do my laundry and then just clean up my room a little bit. I'm going to split this video into 2 parts, just because I was editing it earlier and it is already like over 20 minutes long. So this first one is just going to be my wardrobe, and then the next video will be me decluttering the rest of my room. Did it. I am done almost. I have 1 load of laundry left, but I'm not going to be donating any of that or like getting rid of any of that. So I was able to get a laundry basket full of stuff to donate or to give away to people. I know that for some people this may not seem like a lot of clothes to be getting rid of, but I don't really have that many clothes to begin with. Like, I used to have so many more. It was crazy, but I don't have as many anymore, so even just getting rid of that is like quite a bit for me. And I also don't want to get rid of too many things before I have other things to replace them. So like, for example, right now I have 5 pairs of jeans in here. There's 1 or 2 pairs that are like not the most comfortable, but I'm not going to get rid of them until I have bought new ones. So I figured out for down here, I ended up putting the stuff in these 2 bins, and then everything that was extra I just shoved in between them. It may not be the best idea, but it's what works for now. And because I got rid of stuff from under there, there's room for it. So that's what I'm doing for now. All that's left to do is for me to go out and buy some new clothes. I'm really not trying to overconsume. I always want to be conscious about where I'm buying stuff, but also I just feel the need kind of for a refresh. And I'm looking for overalls. I think I'm going to get like maybe 3 pairs of overalls. I think I want to get like a pair that's like shorts length, and then like a color, like one that's like a single color, and then maybe like a fun like patterned one. So if you guys have overalls or know of anyone that has overalls that they like the brand, you should comment down below, because I'm going to be looking to buy some here soon, and I will show you guys if I buy any new clothes. But thanks for joining me. My next video is going to be all about the rest of my room, and what that all looks like, and how I did with that. But I am going to go to sleep because I'm exhausted. But I'm feeling much better, much lighter, with less stuff. So, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.